Hello, and welcome to another edition of What is Miss Void Opening? Do you see this giant box? Okay, I'm gonna put my head down near it. You can see this box is half as big as my body. It is massive, and so I thought it would be really fun. All I've done is open it. I haven't peeked anything. This massive box is what Junior Library Guild owed me from whenever we were on shutdown, and they have been saving this monster box for an opening. So let's dive in. I am not going to read what each one is about. I'm just going to show you the covers and maybe read a couple because there is literally like 40 books in here. And I ain't got time for that, neither do you. So we're just going to look at some together. I'm going to make a big pile over here. I'm telling you all, this is a massive box. All right. Look first up. The Truth According to Blue. Looks like a realistic fiction summer kind of book. Oh, this one is on my list to read, actually. The List of Things That Will Not Change. That looks good. Realistic fiction, too. Shimmery. I love moons and stars. This is a nonfiction about a baseball hero. If you're a baseball fan, this would be a good one to read as a biography. I'm telling you all, lots of books. Ooh. Feast. Face to Face with the Florida Bigfoot. It says on the back, it's a fast-paced adventure of guts and survival with a paranormal twist. And it's not that long. So if you like survival stories, kind of like Hatchet, this would be a fun one to read. So many good books in here. Okay, what else is in here? Tornado Brain. That looks interesting. Maybe about a girl who, let's read about that. Move it back a little bit. People used to believe that tornadoes only move in one direction, to the northeast, but that's not true. Sometimes they go southwest. Sometimes they touch down and they don't go anywhere, and they get sucked right back up into the sky. That's disappointing. Sometimes they zig and sometimes they zag. Tornadoes are unpredictable. If a tornado was in middle school, it might get a lot of weird looks from the other kids. Its counselor might call its behavior unexpected. Its mom might try to get it to move in the same direction as the other tornadoes just to fit in. But maybe the tornado doesn't care about fitting in, even if it means not having a lot of friends. I can relate because I used to have one friend, but now I don't. It's complicated. I met her during a tornado. That sounds really cute. Like somebody whose brain is different than everybody else's. This one, isn't that pretty? It's a really pretty cover. The Last Lie. Has words on there: danger, fight, power, lie. Freedom is a dangerous word. That looks really interesting. Look at that. Enemy, leader, human. That looks really interesting. Star Spangled, the story of a flag, a battle, and the American anthem. And look, there's music on the back. It's about like where the flag came from, where did the Star Spangled Banner came from. So it is a nonfiction book, but it looks pretty easy to read, some pictures and some information. So if you're eighth grader, you guys are about to study the American Revolution, this would be perfect if you're interested. Well, this one looks really pretty too. Like nothing amazing ever happened. This is what the back says, right there. The cafeteria is the worst. It's like the hallway times a billion. At least in the hallway, you can keep moving. In the cafeteria, you're just stuck, like in the penalty box, waiting for the bell to end it. So it sounds like a realistic fiction, a kid going through school stuff. He's in 7th grade, so it's all about how things get really weird. So that looks interesting. Oh my gosh, there's so many books. Oh, this is an interesting cover. Look at that, like a kid with pinwheels on it. Song Only I Can Hear. I think this one's young adult. And I'm going to read to you the back. Why always take the comfortable and familiar path? Playing in that soccer game has always been way outside my comfort zone, but I didn't regret doing it. And now Mr. Broadbent seemed to think I was good enough. I took out my phone and went back to that first text message. Do not fear. Its only purpose is to let you know that something is worth doing. Maybe I should stop fearing fear. There's like and this is the inside cover. I like the pinwheel theme. So, interesting. What else is in here? Oh, this has been on all of the library and young adult Instagram pages. The Dark Tide. I know this one's young adult and it's fantasy. Oh, this is what it's about. The Witch Queen comes on wings at night. The Witch Queen has your heart's delight. Hold him, hold on tight. Hide him out of sight. This is like everybody wants to read this one right now. If you're a young adult fantasy person, which I am, it's my favorite stuff. Oh, here's a sports book by Mike Lupica. He's one of the top sports writers for kids. The Turnover, obviously, is about basketball. Fun. What else? Running. Looks like she did some sort of protesting or something. Mari's dad is running. Mari is rising. It's a young adult story, enjoyable and entertaining. It's about a girl whose dad is running for president. That's interesting. And it's like how she's in the middle of it all, dealing with all of the pressure and the campaign, but yet she has her own views about stuff as a student, and she has to like keep quiet on what she knows. Oh, this might be really interesting, especially right now with all the politics going on. One more week. Keep It Together, Kiko Carter. Looks young adult or realistic fiction. The back says, when it comes to first crushes and friendship drama, sometimes you just have to follow your heart, and has chocolate hearts on the back. This looks cute. I like the locker. Really cute. And it's about best friends forever and in 7th grade. So if you like friendship drama, this one's fun. I'm telling you what, we're not even halfway through this box. I'm just going to show you a couple. 7 Clues to Home. That looks interesting. War Stories. The war was over a long time ago, but the truth can only be found now. By Gordon Corman. I love him. He's one of my favorite middle school authors. He writes a ton of books. It's really interesting. It's about a boy who knows knows his great grandfather. He interviews him about what it was like to fight in World War II. So interesting. If you love World War II, that might be a fun one. Clan looks historical fiction, or here's what that one is about. If you want to read that, you can pause it. Ooh, this is again another young adult fantasy that people have been talking about. The Court of Miracles. Never steal from a thief is what the back says. France, 1829. Kind of what it's about. Yeah, it's about France with unrest and a revolution. There's an assassin. There's a crown prince involved. Oh, I love this kind of stuff. If you like, it draws inspiration from Victor Hugo's Les Miserables, the very famous book, and Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book. She weaves a mesmerizing tale of cruelty, passion, and vengeance as one girl vows to save her sister, takes her to the city's dark underbelly through the glittering court of Louis XVI at the dawn of a revolution. Ooh, this is my kind of stuff. Has my name written all over it. I might be the first one to take it home. What else is in here? The Curse of the Night Witch. Looks like middle grade fantasy. I like the cover. Really pretty. Emblem Island. What else? Oh my gosh, you all, there's so many books in here. Ooh, a graphic novel. Yeah, I know it's graphic novel because the pages are usually thicker in graphic novels. Called The City of Secrets. That looked really interesting. Steampunk, maybe kind of fantasy. Ooh, bless me. All right, what else is in here? Wrong Way Summer. Looks like realistic fiction summer book. Oh, this is based on an anime. If you guys are super into anime, Kiko's Delivery Service is a like classic anime, and there's a book on it. Sign me up. I don't like very many animes, but I love this movie. Look at it, Kiki's Delivery Service. If you have not seen it, I know it's on HBO Max. It used to be on Netflix. I don't think it's anymore, but there is a movie on this. The movie came out first. Oh my gosh, so good. I know several teacher friends of mine, they'd be so excited. Okay, another nonfiction, Beyond Words, How Wolves and Dogs Think and Feel. If you're a dog person, this would be really interesting, and it's not that long. It's just about like how they think. I've always wondered that. Do like dogs, they can't think in words. Do they think in pictures? Like, okay. Superman Smashes the Klan. It's a graphic novel. I adore this author, and it's about Superman. Superman is my favorite superhero. I wish I could like pluck Superman from DC and like put him in Marvel, but yeah. Anyways, I love Superman. Superman has always been my favorite. That looked really interesting. So if you like comic books, that would be a really fun one. This feels like another graphic novel because it's really heavy. Beetle and the Hollow Bones. Ooh, it is. It's a graphic novel. It's like a fantasy graphic novel. Ooh, look how pretty. Looks like sci-fi, fantasy, graphic novel. I love a good graphic novel. Those look really interesting. Beetle and the Hollow Bones. Ooh, there's a skeleton on the back. Perfect for Halloween, which is on Saturday. We have like 10 more books to look at. Fins, Sharks Inc. It's about, if you guys like sharks, this is supposed to be a good one. Okay. The Elephant's Girl, that looks sweet. Oh, I'm going to read the back. This one looks really interesting. Oh, another one about a tornado. I don't remember anything before the tornado, but I do remember scrambling uphill through a terrible wind beneath a blackened sky and feeling an opening in the fence. My fingers finding Naya in the dark, the muddy and hay-sweet smell of her wrinkled skin, the feel of her muscles and her trunk, all 40,000 of them, not hurting me, and I wasn't alone anymore. Sounds like a girl who owns an elephant? Okay, this is crazy. When Lexington Willow can't remember her past, when she was a toddler, a tornado swept her away from everyone and everything she knew and landed her near a elephant enclosure in a zoo where an elephant protected her from the storm. With no trace of her family, she grows up at the zoo. I want to read this. This sounds really interesting. The Elephant's Girl. But she has like a mom that's an elephant. I want to read this. I get dibs. That's the best librarian perk. Getting dibs on books. You Don't Live Here looks like young adult or realistic fiction. Yeah, I think it's young adult. It's about a girl who lives in Southern California and deals with her life. Big book. Race Through the Skies. The Week the World Learned to Fly. Oh, it's about like the Wright brothers, and because there was actually more people that wanted to build the first plane. I do know that. About like how people learned how to fly, where the first airplanes came from. It looks really interesting, actually. Nice big pretty pages, pictures. So if you're like into planes or engineering or how things work, this might be a really interesting book to read. My kid, when he gets older, would probably love this. He loves planes and trains and cars and the Artifact Hunters. Looks like mystery, maybe? Looks interesting. Skulls on there, wolves, kids running through a forest. Oh, it says Isaac Wolf can travel through time, but he's also in a race against it. That sounds interesting. Oh, this pile over here is ridiculous. I know you all can't see it behind the box, but oh, we have the first one of this. It's a mystery series. It's really, really good. And actually, this is book number 3. We have the first 2. It's really good. Okay, there's only 3 more. Move the box down so you all can see this giant pile. Crazy, right? Oh, we have the first one of this. It's like a young adult fantasy. It's about witches, and this is the second one. It's called This Coven Won't Break. It's the sequel to These Witches Don't Burn. I do have the first one of these. I think it's still over there. But it's really good. Oh, this one I've been wanting to read. Some of you all will appreciate this. Called Dress Coded. It's about these girls who stand up, boys and girls, who stand up against their school's dress code that's like really, really strict. So they stand up and they fight for what they believe, and it's about finding what you believe, and it's supposed to be really, really good. And last but not least, One Last Shot looks maybe sports related or putt-putt, golf. Um, so it's yeah, it's about miniature golf. It's about putt-putt. That's fun. I've never read a book of where like putt-putt's the main sport. That's really fun. So he signed up for. Apparently, there's putt-putt tournaments, and this kid signed up for it, and he finds friends through putt-putt. That's cute. All right, so that's that one. Look at how many books were in that box. That's insane. If you want to check out any of these will probably be ready next week. All I have to do is add the genre on it, and it's good to go. I would love, love, love to still be able to check out. I know we're remote this week, probably next week too, probably another week after that. Who knows? But I still do have the curbside book service going on. If you are interested in requesting any of these books, the link is below in the description. Please, please, please let me know how I can check out books to you. All these books on the shelves are just sitting here and just me and the books. And it would make me so happy to check out any books for you all. Um, Subscribe for future unboxings. I know I have another box of new books coming this week. Have a great day. See you guys later.